Okay, Long Island. We're in Coram today, New York. We're still in the book of Acts, chapter 8, verse 1. And Saul was consenting unto his death, and at that time there was a great persecution against the church, which was at Jerusalem. And they were all scattered abroad throughout the regions of Judea and Samaria, except the apostles. Right, so there's persecutions against the church. Right, so all the Christians at the time, they were scattered because there was great persecution. You know, they weren't basking in the prosperity gospel. No, there was real tribulation was coming. Right, they're scattered, except the apostles stayed together. And then verse 2. And devout men carried Stephen to his burial, and made great lamentation over him. Right, because you just in chapter 7 before, Stephen was stoned to death. Right, so now they carried him away, buried him, and they were mourning in lamentations for his burial. Verse 3, as for Saul, he made havoc of the church, entering into every house, and hailing men and women, committed them to prison. Right? Because remember, Saul, he was the one that held the coats while the people were stoning Stephen. Right? Because he's in charge of this whole mess. And then he's causing havoc. Right? Tribulation. He's causing havoc, entering into every house, looking for these Christians and taking them to prison. So this is no joke. Right. And then verse 4. Therefore they were scattered abroad, went everywhere, preaching the word. But they didn't go try to find a place to hide, though, right? They're still preaching everywhere. Even scattered abroad, they're preaching everywhere. And then verse 5. Then Philip went down to the city of Samaria and preached Christ unto them. So Philip's even going to Samaria and preaching Jesus Christ. Amazing. We're not going to stop preaching no matter what the persecution. They weren't relying on the prosperity gospel to get them out of trouble, you know, or the rapture. Oh, the rapture can happen, so I won't go through any trouble or tribulation. No, they were preaching the gospel.